Hi and welcome back. Let's review our quotes project in this video. Instead of starting from the quote parser, let's start from the top of the project now. The first thing we do is, aside from importing things, we get the page content. This is the entire HTML content of the entire quotes page. We then give that content to our quotes page constructor, the init method. So let's go over there. That then initializes this beautiful soup object using the HTML parser. So this lets us search within this page. The quotes property of that finds a locator, which is this quotes page locator.quote, which is just div.quote. Okay. Then it selects all the instances of that selector. So every div that has a quote class will be selected by this. And if we go back to Chrome, we can see that the divs that have a class quote are all the individual quotes. Okay. And it's going to return a quote parser given each of those tags for E in the tags that we found. Remember, the tags that we found there are not strings. They are beautiful soup tags. So if we go into the quote parser, this parent will be a beautiful soup tag, which is that div. In beautiful soup, everything is a tag. So when you load the entire HTML page, that's a tag that you can search on. That's an HTML tag. When you load one of these parents, when you find one of these divs, that's just another tag. In this case, it's a div tag that you can search on as well. So now this quote parser has one of these divs, and in their properties here, we are searching under this parent only. And we're searching for the span.text, the small.author, and the different tags. In addition, this quote parser also has a wrapper method that allows us to print it out nicely. But of course, we can choose to print out specific properties if we choose. So hopefully this makes sense. The way this app is structured is to separate concerns, separate the locators away from your logic, and also separate the page from its components. In this case, we're separating the quotes page from an individual quote. Even though they're both sort of similar, I don't like calling a quote a page because really it's a component within a page. If you separate your scrapers in this way, I am confident you're going to be able to do anything you want with your scraping projects. Just because doing this is going to make them so much simpler to work with. And as soon as you want to add a new page, well, all you have to do is add a new file here and a new set of locators. If your locators change for any page, you just go there and modify them. And if you want to add a new component that you want to get data out of from a page, just add a new parser for it. Now, we're going to build another project as well in this section, looking at scraping books. And that's going to be a larger project with a bit more sort of logging and changing pages and things like that. So it's going to be a bit longer. So don't worry too much if not everything is crystal clear. We're going to do this again, and we're going to do more in the books project. So I'll see you in the very next video.